Let it ride, ladies and gentlemen. You know how this works. We welcome in our Fox Sports college football insider, Clay Travis, and our Vegas insider, the one who doesn't ever get any picks wrong, Todd Furman.
I noticed that I did not get that kind of introduction.
Well, for good reason. We will get to that in a minute.
I call
but before,
you a hater with an 8 in the middle.
We'll get to
That's
you in
how
a
we
minute.
spell it.
You should be quiet.
Yes.
We have some business to take care of first. This is for entertainment purposes only, unless you're in Nevada this weekend. So yesterday, gentlemen, was New Year's Day. You guys did pretty well. You went 4-2 on the day. Todd, you had a great pick, taking Nebraska as an 8.5-point underdog against Georgia. And Clay, why I said zip
we
it.
had the same
because you've
record,
done
and you
enough
said
talking.
you did a great job.
So take a listen to this, ladies and gentlemen.
Georgia's going to win.
There you go.
The all in on Georgia. The Dogs. I really think the Bulldogs are going to catch them sleeping a little bit here. Who do you think I'm taking, Carissa? Georgia is going to destroy.
If you were smart, you would take Florida, but you're going to take Georgia.
I'm going to roll with my Bulldogs. I'm going to go all in on Georgia. Bet your mortgage on the Dogs. This is not going to surprise you at all, but I still like Georgia, and they're going to win big.
There are a lot of people who are homeless now because of you.
There are already a lot of homeless people in the South, and I just put them right over the edge.
Oh, wow.
Imagine if I'd been betting on Alabama like
Way
that.
to defer the attention to other people because you continue to pick Georgia.
I have low self-esteem, Chris.
Oh, we'll get it together for this one. Clemson, Ohio State are our opening lines. We begin with them at -3. Todd.
Ohio State's defense has been shredded by any offense with a pulse. Fortunately for them, they don't encounter any of that in the Big Ten. Clemson has playmakers at running back, wide receiver. Taj Boyd is going to have a field day against his secondary. The wrong team's favored. Give me Clemson +3. And more importantly, the game goes over as well.
Georgia's not an option here.
I agree with the over. I would take the Bulldogs if I could, but here's the deal. Clemson is no good. Their only win all season was a game that I picked here and got wrong over Georgia. Clemson,
Why
not
are
very
you still
good.
on this thing?
You know how I'll see you guys. You know how much I dislike Ohio State? I think that Ohio State is going to crush Clemson, but the play here really is the over. They're going to score a lot of points, both teams.
Okay, the next one, Oklahoma State versus Missouri. It's a pick 'em.
I get a chance to fade the SEC, and I'm going to do it right in Clay's face here with Oklahoma State. This number has moved a good amount. Oklahoma State was a short underdog. Now they're a short favorite, some spots, or a pick 'em. I just think they're better defensively. Missouri has a lingering hangover effect, and Mike Gundy has gotten his teams up when they've lost the previous game straight up as a favorite. Happens again here in Dallas, in the Cotton Bowl. Oklahoma State's your side.
I like the Zoo, and I like them a lot more before they gave up 59 points to Auburn and just kind of gave me the dagger right in the heart in that game. But I really feel like they're going to play well against Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State has been erratic.
It's never his fault when he loses.
I went 4-2, Carissa.
Never his fault when he loses. 4-2, but leading up to you're about 38%. So we have to get you back.
I am exactly 50% right now on my picks.
Okay, we will go over/under. Over/unders on these ones. Clemson, Ohio State, over/under on this bad boy is 70.
Yeah, I think Clay and I are in agreement here. A ton of offensive fireworks, both sides. Braxton Miller and Taj Boyd are going to have an absolute field day. And I don't know if anybody can get stops consistently. Over 70, it's as strong as Clemson +3.
Okay, you?
I agree with him.
Oh, you agree?
What do you think?
Well, I'm
the amount of skepticism in your eyes right now
He's
is
at least learning. He's at least learning.
And so at least you learn now. Yeah, exactly. So
Took him all
maybe
season.
let me start with you on this one. Oklahoma State, Missouri. It's 62.5.
Yeah, this is tough. I'm going to go over, but I'm really uncomfortable about it because I would not be shocked. I think one of these teams is going to come out and be hot. I think it's going to be Missouri, so I think we're going to see a score something like 42-28, so I think we'll go over, but I'm not really that confident about this.
Missouri's
Make you feel better?
Yeah, a lot.
Missouri's defense was outstanding up until late in the season. Auburn found a way to gash them. I'm not sure Oklahoma State can have the same level of success. And the Cowboys, for all the credit their offense gets, they're actually better defensively. They have an all-conference linebacker and a talented cornerback that's going to play at the next level in Justin Gilbert. He's going to eliminate half the field. Game stays under the total and an Oklahoma State win.
All right, so let's turn our attention. We saw what Johnny Manziel and company were able to do in the great comeback against Duke. So this is a unique over-under that was posted on Wednesday. The number is 4.5, and that is the number in reference to Johnny Manziel's draft position. You can only get it offshore. So, Clay, I want to start with you. Over or under 4.5?
Under,
Johnny.
because I think the Cleveland Browns, the awful, woeful, poorly guided fans of Cleveland, who have been pining for somebody to come back and take them back to the glory days ever since, what, the 1950s? Whatever it is, and certainly since LeBron left. Johnny Manziel is the new LeBron. I don't believe there's any way the Browns are going to let him pass. You look at that top 10. Houston needs a quarterback. St. Louis probably not. Jacksonville certainly. I think 3 quarterbacks will go in the first 4.
You really think 3 quarterbacks are going to go in the first 4? I can't see Johnny going because he's not that franchise-changing quarterback at the next level.
That's blasphemy.
Yeah, well,
that is complete and total blasphemy. You agree with me on this? No.
We'll see what happens.
I think he's a game changer, but I don't think he's a franchise changer.
And I think that's the difference. Bortles, we saw him play extremely well against Baylor. His stock's going to continue to climb. Teddy Bridgewater will get drafted. I'm going over, I should say, because he's not going in the top 4 picks. There's no way it's happening.
Any GM that takes Blake Bortles over Johnny Manziel should be waterboarded.
They get Lindsey Duke along with the deal. Why are you not taking it?
You were on one because we had to rip you for the Georgia thing. You are just a piece of work today.
He's sensitive, Chris.
Gentlemen, ladies, grab a piece of paper and pencil. Here's your recap. Clemson, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, Clemson, Ohio State for Todd. You see what Clay picked. Pay attention to this if you want to. Ohio State, Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been another edition of Let It Ride.